Science Matters is a STEM literacy organization, and we go out and run after-school programs, summer camps, and large-scale science demonstrations, as well as we can also come into the classroom and provide some hands-on activities for a particular unit for a grade in an elementary school. Science Matters got started back in 1999 by two mothers in Parker, Colorado, and what they saw as an opportunity to help supplement the school day by running an after-school science club in their local school. STEM literacy is a great foundation for a number of other skills that are important to develop as elementary students, and just giving them one more hour a week is a great way of doing that.
We want to bring that science and STEM activities into the school and make it fun so that the kids want to engage and learn, and hopefully inspire them to keep being curious and to keep asking questions about what's around them.
Science is meant to be experimental. That's how we learn and how we develop ideas and hypotheses in science. To see the change in the kids from talking about an issue to, okay, I've presented it, now guess what, we get to do it. And they're like, I get to do it. It just really embeds the learning into their brain, into their attitude about education.
Science Matters is a group that is well organized. They come prepared. They have a curriculum that they follow. That is really what makes Science Matters stand apart from is they're just extremely organized. Science Matters does a really good job of bringing that aspect and making it fun. So maybe even sometimes you don't really realize that you're learning science because it's a fun class. It's just a fun class.
What's important in developing the curriculum is creating one that has a little bit of wow to it. And we kind of backwards engineer our curriculum. We start with, wow, that's a really cool experiment, and then we build stuff around it. And then we start to map to next generation science standards. So ultimately, we end up with a curriculum that has learning objectives that are mapped to standards that are being used across the country, as well as they have some wow.
There is such an excitement level of what we do because we have a very unique approach to providing our curriculum. We try to be engaging, yet we are also cognizant of classroom management skills and keeping the children focused and asking the right questions.
The biggest opportunity that I think Science Matters started with was we put great teachers into the classroom so the kids get great role models and they can create relationships with positive role model adults as well.
Science Matters curriculum is set up in a way where the lessons build on each other throughout the 5-week program. So as a teacher, I have some room to be more creative with it and bring my own experience into the material.
I like to see the children get involved and realize I can be a scientist. This is something I can do.
You know, you try to guide them as much as you can so that they can come up with that discovery on their own. And it's that aha moment, you know, that really satisfies and makes the job feel like a big accomplishment, not only for me, but for them too.
Science Matters tries to inspire that next generation. And we equip teachers to go into the classroom to hook the kids' interest, to give them that hands-on experience, to make a wonderful take-home project, and to leave the room asking great questions and knowing that science is fun and that they can do it.
What my goal is for every student is that they walk out of our classrooms, out of our assemblies, out of our summer camps enthusiastic. And what happens when you accomplish those goals, you start to build this love of learning that just trickles through everything else in your life. It's very easy by the time you get into middle school to look at school as being kind of a drag and look at learning as kind of a drag. And I think that Science Matters is a great way of helping to combat that and help continue the students' love of learning. Our mission in life is to make sure that every student has a meaningful hands-on science experience. Full stop.